Okay, I've seen this type of video pop up a lot on my feed, and I'm 39, and there's a lot I would like to share with my younger self. But since my younger self is no longer around, I'll share it with you, and hopefully you can benefit from it. These are 20 pieces of wisdom I wish I had known sooner, from personal life to career, finances, attitude, and much more. Number one, we are going to die. Yes, I've always known I'm going to die, but it took me a long time to fully grasp all it entails. In a few decades, I'll be gone, you'll be gone, so how much does everything really matter? It's a sobering thought, but also freeing in a strange way. For example, this YouTube thing, if I can figure out how to get paid so I can continue doing it, that's great. But if I can't, that's fine too. Like I said, I'll be gone eventually and none of this will have mattered. What I'm trying to say is embrace the journey. Whatever your goals are, whatever choices you make, whether they are right or wrong, enjoy the process. Enjoy the journey as much as possible. It's your life and it's never time wasted. Boyfriends and girlfriends. Don't let your life revolve around a boyfriend or girlfriend. Yes, I'm allowing you to have boyfriends and girlfriends, but they cannot be your son and your life cannot revolve around them. You need to focus on yourself and your growth. Those partners will likely not be in your future anyways. You only marry one and the rest you'll likely never see again. Or in my case, I've never seen any of them again. Healing. You will get over that breakup. In the moment, it might feel like the end, but time will always heal it. Trust me. And that's all I gotta say about that. Ambition and fear. Choose a profession you truly want and never back down just because it seems too hard. Don't let fear hold you back. I didn't know this back then, and I crossed out so many careers just because of self doubt. I always thought, there's no way I can do that. But I know now that I could have. Do you think a doctor was born knowing how to perform surgeries? No, they had to learn and be taught. Even if your desired career feels difficult, you can absolutely make it happen. Don't shortchange yourself because of self-doubt like I did. Embarrassment. Embrace embarrassment. I used to hate it when embarrassing things would happen to me and I would dwell on them. But I've realized that when something embarrassing happens to someone else, there are a couple of things that go through my mind. I either emphasize with them because I've been there and end up liking them more, or I laugh. So now I've changed my mentality. If something embarrassing happens to me, I tell myself, well, they probably like me more now. Or at least I entertain them for a little bit. Effort. Don't party too much. Yes, have fun. It's great to have those memories, but work just as hard, if not harder. Your 20s and early 30s are your time to learn, take risks, and grow. So take full advantage of your youth and don't leave any stone unturned. Number 7, solitude. It's okay not to have friends. If you do, that's great too. But if you don't, it's perfectly fine. Being alone gives you so much time to focus on yourself and your own goals. I didn't have many friends in my youth, and I spent so much energy trying to make friends when I should have been working on the most important relationship of all, the one with myself, the friend I'll have for the rest of my life, the one I talk to 24/7. Focus on yourself and your goals. I wish I had done more of this early in my life. Friendships. If someone gossips or speaks negatively about others to you, chances are they're doing the same about you to others. So maybe don't have those type of people around you. As the saying goes, tell me who your friends are and I'll tell you who you are. The company we keep matters more than we think. Their habits and attitude most of the time rub off on us. Lavishness. Don't spend so much of your money on material goods. I'm 39 and honestly, I don't have many of the things that I bought in my 20s. If I could go back in time, I would invest more and travel more. I have a whole video on this. I'll link it down below. Investing. Invest your money early. Do your research and make your money work for you. The only reason I'm able to take a break from work now, 5 months and counting, is because I invested into an investment account. And I didn't start doing this until my 30s. Imagine if I had started earlier. Anyways, I did it all myself with the Robinhood app, but whatever you choose, make sure to do your research. Growth. Anything that fails will certainly help you grow, so embrace those failures. Forgiveness. Don't dump a friend over one issue. Nobody's perfect. We all make mistakes. If you have a friend who is generally a good person and a good friend, don't end the relationship over one thing that annoys you. Consider the whole person, not just that one mistake. Resilience. You don't need therapy. What I mean is, don't dwell on things or people that hurt you in the past. If they are in the past, leave them there. When those thoughts pop into your head and start making you feel sad, angry, regretful, frustrated, or anxious, immediately remove them. Go clean, read a book, play some music, or work on your goals. Don't sit there and dwell. Don't replay it in your mind. Don't replay it to other people because it will only make it worse. Turn the negative into a positive. Whatever negative thoughts, setbacks, or misfortunes come up in my brain, I just immediately grab my laptop and get to work on this channel. I don't dwell anymore and I don't allow those negative thoughts to consume me anymore. Ownership. If you can buy a house as soon as possible, it's one of the best investments you can make. Owning property not only gives you stability, but also builds wealth over time. It's something that can pay off in ways you might not fully appreciate at first, but it's worth it in the long run. Simplicity, minimalism. Simplicity is key. The simpler you keep everything in your life, the easier and more peaceful your life becomes. By simple, I mean minimal. Take Steve Jobs, for example. He wore the same black turtleneck every day, freeing his mind from the daily decision of what to wear. But it's not just about clothes, it applies to personal possessions, goals, and even daily tasks. The less clutter you have in your life, the more time, space, and energy you have for what truly matters. This is a lesson I've only recently learned, and I'm actively working on incorporating it into my entire life. Compassion. Don't harbor hatred towards people. There was a time when I was treated poorly by both those close to me and strangers, and it made me start thinking that all people were bad, but that couldn't be farther from the truth. There are so many kind and genuine people out there, and holding on to negativity only keeps you from seeing the good. Metabolism. Your metabolism will slow down when you get older, so it's important to establish a healthy routine, eating well, and working hard. I know, easier said than done. I used to eat whatever I wanted, whenever I wanted, and still stayed somewhat fit when I was younger. Not anymore. Now I eat less, I try to eat healthier, and I'm still a little overweight. So this is just a heads up. Patience. Be patient. Anything truly worth having is going to be challenging and will take time. Success doesn't happen overnight, and the effort you put in will make it all the more rewarding in the end. Timing. Don't have kids until your 30s. First, you'll have more life experience and wisdom. Second, when you have kids, your life will naturally shift to revolve around your children, and you'll have less time for yourself. You only get one life here on this planet, so take time to live it fully before diving into parenthood. Faith. Ask God for even the smallest things. Imagine a parent with their child. Even when a child comes to them with a tiny request or a simple need, a loving parent listens, comforts, and tries to help. If you, as an imperfect human parent, can love your child like this, how much more does God, who is perfect and infinite in love, care for you, his child? Just as a child can come to their parent with the smallest worries, you can bring your concerns, no matter how small, to God. No request is too insignificant because, as a loving father, God delights in hearing from his children and wants to be part of every detail of their lives, of your life. I pray for the smallest things all the time. Please, God, help me not make a fool of myself. Please, God, help me be productive today. And I thank him afterwards because he always helps. So these are the things I wish I had known when I was younger. Hopefully at least one of these is helpful to you. Do you have anything you've learned that you wish you'd known sooner? Let me know down below in the comments, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.